Good day, everyone, especially to my FICs in Resource Use and Development course. I'm Rhea Angelica Arlianeta from Quezon Province, and today I'll be presenting an overview of the Calauag Quezon ecosystem using Rapids indicator for the environment and natural resources sector. This presentation aligns with the DILG Local Planning Illustrative Guide for preparing and updating the Comprehensive Development Land Use Plan. The environmental and natural resources sector, or ENR, is a complex and vital component of any thriving society. It involves a diverse range of activities dedicated to the responsible management, protection, and sustainable utilization of natural environment and its resources. The Environmental Management Plan, as a control and regulatory tool, contains the strategies that focus on the enforcement of existing laws and regulations, information dissemination, waste management, and environmental monitoring. The LGU's objective is to achieve ecologically balanced and resilient environment that supports sustainable economic development and well-being of Calagueños. First is the ENR that applies to all. The core concern is solid waste management, and current level of service is being measured. Its indicator is the number of times in a week garbage is collected from house to house or collection point. In Calauag, garbage collection is 2 times per day, one in morning and other one is in afternoon, 7 days a week but limited to urban barangays and suburban barangays. Next one is, again, ENR applies to all. Solid waste management is being concerned. And current level of service, again, is being measured. Its indicator is the percentage of household not serviced by garbage collection services to total number of household in percent. 63% of the total households not serviced by garbage collection services. Based on the available data, only 36.13% of the total waste from 14 barangays are collected. 32.51 are diverted. 18.60 is disposed to the sanitary landfill. Next is the environmental and natural resources in lowland. The concern is the lowland or the agricultural ecosystem. Land use and land productivity is being measured, and the indicator is land productivity metric tons per hectare. In Calauag, rice is 1,473 meter tons per hectare. Corn is 160, coconut is 18,720. Citrus is 93, bananas is 250, other vegetable is 209, and root crops are 250. These major crops, rice, corn, coconut, citrus, bananas, and vegetable, and root crops, covering a total aggregated area of 21,161 hectares, or 86.67% of the total agricultural area of Calauag. Next is ENR in forest land. Concern is the protection of forest ecosystem. Resource-based and land use are being measured. Its indicator is forest land classification in ratios in percent. We have 3 kinds of forest here in Calauag. The forest protection, which is 7.11% or 2,293.94 hectares. Next is forest rehabilitation, which is 0.5% or 162.66 hectares. And lastly, the production forest, which is 44.92 hectares or 0.14% of the total land area of Calawag. The forest performs a great number of functions both as a natural formation and as a product of skillful human activity. And lastly, another ENR that applies to all. Identified hazard in the municipality of Calawag are liquefaction, earthquake, earthquake-induced landslide, rain-induced landslide, tsunami, landslide and flooding. The identification of possible impacts of this hazard is an important step towards achieving a disaster-free municipality. The concern is DRR management. Vulnerability is being measured. The indicator is the areas affected by hazard in hectare per hazard. First is liquefaction. We have 8,743.6 in high. Moderate is 16,115.06 and liquefaction low is 4,403.70. Next is the earthquake-induced landslide in high, 90.10. In moderate is 758.32. Next is tsunami inundation area or the areas affected by tsunami. Most of it is located at the Pacific Ocean. It has 7,233.41. And next is the rain-induced landslide at high, which contains for 4,232.29. Next is in moderate, 4,202.98. And in low, in rain-induced landslide is 21,749.36. Next is flood. We have areas that is very high vulnerable in flood, which is 13.85 hectares. And in high, we have 574.84. In moderate, 595.60. And in low is 358.92. I hope my presentation was clear and informative. And I'd like to leave you with a quote from Mohit Agadi. The environment is no one's property to destroy, but it's everyone's responsibility to protect. Thank you very much.